Koro Games just dropped Lahai-Roi drip marketing. I was in the middle of editing my next dispatch gameplay when I saw this special record of Spacetrek Collective Startorch Academy. We're going to be reacting to this trailer of Startorch Academy and the next region of Lahai-Roi. They're really teasing it. And I didn't expect it to drop on a random Tuesday night. We're gonna watch this, and then we're gonna check out the Twitter drip marketing. I have not seen this.
Past sparks pierce the void and illuminate Lahai-Roi, where the seed of civilization is buried.
Roi of
ready to
Frostlands?
thrive.
These are the new regions? This is what it's gonna look like?
Into space we gaze, bound by our desire to return.
This is very technological. They're really teasing the
yesterday.
Cyberpunk collab. Oh my gosh, that looks great.
Disperse the mists of tomorrow. Raise it up high, the sun that will soon burn. Seek courage from the Firebringer.
Oh, who is this new voice as well?
That torch.
Startorch Academy.
We are sun chasers.
Whoa, 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 new
We
characters!
are the shepherds of fire.
So, oh my gosh. They're very, like, astronomically interested. Startorch Academy. And there's like a random project on the left as well. Wow. There's like little small glimpses of different spaceships, and towards the end of Chisa's quest, we did see a tiny glimpse of Startorch Academy. I did analyze it kind of a bit towards the end of that quest, but also Shorekeeper mentioned when we asked her about what she knows about Lahai-Roi that it is a snow-covered land, and that Startorch Academy is like a educational facility right underneath the mountains. And I can definitely see like the Cyberpunk collab really meshing well with this new region of Lahai-Roi. I didn't expect it to be this technologically advanced and being into like the stars and different spaceships, and like look at these graphs and structures. This looks like a satellite. Like, come on. All right, moving on to the drip marketing. I didn't really look at anything specific. So this is the Spacetrek Collective Startorch Academy. We just watched this. That was a small glimpse of what we would expect. And I haven't played the event yet because, as mentioned in the event, there were like a whole lot of lost items that randomly appeared in Honami from Lahai-Roi. So let's check out the drip marketing. Okay, here we go. Oh my. Should that light be reachable? This person's name is Mornai? Wow. She has a astronomical halo. Very technologically advanced. I really like the spatial text here that you would expect from an otherworldly planet, I guess. So you have Mornai, Lahai-Roi. Oh, her body's see-through. Is she not a real person? She has a tacit mark, but like her kind of insides have like gems and energy. I think that she's like an alien or some kind of celestial being, but that's her. Really like her design. No forte type or weapon, obviously. They don't want to tease too much. I would assume she's going to be another rectifier since she is sitting on this technological device thing, this upside down pylon. So that's her. Oh my goodness. Lucilla? Bro, we're getting multiple mommies in every region, and I'm here for it. Lucilla. Oh my gosh, I'm saving this. Damn. Damn! Oh my gosh! They're in my face. You know for a fact I'm staying here. Huh, really loving the hat. Purple's my favorite color. Like a blue purple for her hair color. Oh man. I bet there's like a whole bunch of people making references to other types of media, whether it be anime or video games. Maybe she could be referenced as another VTuber, but I have no idea. But she is gorgeous. She even has her own like purse. So she's probably renowned, or she got the bag. She got the money stacks, and she's absolutely stacked. Holy! I really love her moon-like earrings, circular earrings. Really love her color scheme. I mentioned that earlier. There's like a film strip here in the back. Is she a movie star, like a famous actor? Or is she like a renowned director of some sort? Huh. Oh yeah, she must be super famous for making like really big, successful movies and stuff. Because look at her. Damn. That's Lucilla. Who's next? Sigrika. Oh yeah, she's definitely fusion. What are these like different types of designs in the back? Oh, there's a thing with goat horns or like ram horns. Wait, she cannot be fusion. She has to be Arrow. I would assume this person's either Arrow or fusion. Green eyes, orange, red hair. She has like a hat covering of some sort. She has like a next gen tattoo on her leg. Shorts. Really love her design. Sigrika. She's giving off like teenage Klee vibes, at least to me. I would assume a majority of the characters that are going to be playable in Lahai-Roi would use a rectifier because they're very like technologically advanced. But the official drip marketing could obviously prove me wrong. Next up, another man. Luke Hudson. So when I finished the Konami arc, I guess you would call it, with Chisa, when Shorekeeper was describing Lahai-Roi for the first time, I thought that what she was describing was maybe Greenland, Iceland, or even Russia, because it's snow-covered mountains with technologically advanced facilities within the mountains or even underground. And I think this person has like a very Dutch or Russian name. I could be wrong. Please correct me if I'm wrong. Luke Hersen. Oh yeah, he's definitely giving Aventurine. Or who's another blonde guy with red eyes that's really tall. Maybe a character from Castlevania? He has a official badge. He has his own cell phone pocket. I have no idea what this is. He's carrying a couple of vials. He has a DNA belt, which is a really cool design as well. Really cool detail on him. So he must be like an official of some sort. Maybe a teacher, or maybe a college professor, or maybe he's like one of the high-ranking staff of the academy or somewhere in the facilities. I don't know, but I like him. Oh, he also has some like yellow veins. I don't know if these are tattoos or they're like ingrained in his blood that makes his veins like pop out with a yellow hue. Really loving the red eyes. He's definitely going to get the interest of a lot of women. Don't really see his tacet mark. Maybe on his arm or somewhere else. Hey. He has 3 stars on his left collar or on his like suit jacket. So I would assume that's like signifying that he's a high-ranking official. Really interesting. Should that molten gold drip? Yeah, he definitely has that golden drip. Freaking 5 stars everywhere. He also has this like extra chain attached to his belt, not only with his badge, but whatever this piece of clothing is. Ooh, should that rainbow spill? Linnae. She's definitely like the Gyaru schoolgirl type, chewing on that bubble gum, blowing a bubblegum bubble. There's like some graffiti here, which probably signifies that she's a rebellious type from school. Really loving the white uniform and the black skirt. Really love that. Her tacet marks on the back of her left leg. She even has this tacet discord as a keychain, which means they're maybe selling figurines of tacet discords or familiar echoes in the land of Lahai-Roi. Or she has a very colorful like drip, but maybe her personality is kind of cold since maybe she's a Gyaru. Maybe she's more extroverted or expressive more than we know. She does have that cold look, like looking back at you like she doesn't even care. A skull hairpin. She has like cyan highlights, which I really find very cute. I see her as a pistol type user. Yeah, she is really, really good looking. Anyone else? No. I want to rewatch this trailer again. Like, I want to dive deep into what we could find out here. Oh yeah, they're really interested into the stars. I would assume they're trying to build a rocket ship from off of the planet of Solaris. This looks like a satellite.
Vast sparks pierce the void and illuminate Lahai-Roi, where the seed...
Ooh, what is that? Is this gonna be like a huge Gundam? Or like very interesting battle armor? I also wanted to mention when Shorekeeper was describing Lahai-Roi, the Sentinel is already gone. There is no Sentinel governing or administering authority over the people, so they don't have any type of deity or ruler to govern them, obviously. What else? Chisa also mentioned that there were people in her previous school before she transferred over to Startorch Academy that there was a prejudice from the non-resonators towards the resonators. So the people who don't like resonators, they don't have forte powers, obviously. They discriminate against those who do have forte. I don't know if like resonators that do have powers, you know, fight back against that type of prejudice, but there is like a mini civil war, which kind of makes me think that the Fraxidus, having their eyes set on Lahai-Roi, they want to take advantage of the Sentinel not being in Lahai-Roi anymore, and they want to spark some big conflict between those who don't have forte or resonator powers against people, and also like taking advantage of the people who do have resonator powers and just like causing a conflict between those types of people in Lahai-Roi while they're trying to do something. No idea what that grand purpose is, you know? So not only do we have to calm the people down, but we have to like try and connect them in some way, because Chisa was a recipient of that discrimination firsthand. And I think that's the reason why she transferred over to Startorch Academy, because Startorch Academy welcomed her with open arms. I think they also had forte powers as well, from as far as I remember. Please correct me if I'm wrong, obviously, so.
Where the seed of civilization is buried.
Roi of Frostlands, the Sumbering Exostrider. This has to be a Gundam.
Ready to thrive.
Spacetrek Collective, Starward Riseway. So this either has to be like underground, because obviously mountains, going into like a mountainous facility and going underneath the like underground, like via this elevator and whatever this structure. Maybe this is a, what do you call it, like a power source to power their spaceships, their satellites, their technology.
Into space.
What did that say? Spacetrek Collective, Starward Riseway.
Space we get.
Spacetrek
Space
Collective Research Institute.
Bound by our desire to return.
Oh yeah, they're definitely teasing the Cyberpunk collab.
We shall sever the chains of
Startorch Academy. So this is what it looks like. This is like a small glimpse of what it would be. Yeah, we saw this same building as a teaser from the end of Chisa's quest.
Yesterday. We shall disperse the mists of tomorrow.
So they're very analytical. They're very technology dependent instead of like the Sentinel. And one of my personal theories, I'm probably going to be proven wrong when we play the Lahai-Roi quest, is that the voice that we hear from the radio that was the voice of the Sentinel, I would assume. The Sentinel hoped that they wouldn't let the rover down, or maybe the people down, after leaving the affairs of administrative work to the people. We don't know how or why the Sentinel already left the people of Lahai-Roi, but we're just gonna have to wait and see.
Raise it up high, the sun that will soon burn.
Oh, okay. Startorch Academy, what did that say? The Void Watch Tower, right there. Void Watch Tower.
Soon burn. See courage from the firebringer.
Oh yeah. Wait, are they building a space station? Look at that. Look at that structure. Look. Oh my.
To rekindle that.
Wow. They're like interested in so many mathematical equations and polygons and 3D printing and all that stuff. I don't know. Tactical Proving Grounds. Okay, so this is they're like underground testing for how they can survive and thrive in Lahai-Roi. How they can further their scientific research.
Torch.
Simulator Cockpit. Okay. Oh, so they're like doing a virtual reality game simulator, I guess, of how like they're traveling through the stars and looking at the planet of Solaris from above.
We are sun chasers.
Sun chasers?
We are the shepherds of fire.
Shepherds of fire.
Together,
what does that mean?
We usher in a future of light.
Wow, how crazy. But yeah, this is just randomly dropped on a Tuesday night, but I guess Wuthering Waves just needs my attention. I believe that Wuthering Waves is absolutely cooking with Lahai-Roi. And just like Renacida of this year, the 3.0 patch will drop on New Year's Day. And I think the 3.0 live stream will be on Christmas, for those who celebrate it. December 24th. I'm keeping track of the dates. Lahai-Roi in a couple weeks from now. In my opinion, I would rate the Lahai-Roi drip marketing a solid 8 out of 10. There's obviously more to uncover. Their 3D models most likely going to be a lot better than the 2D that we see online. Knowing Wuthering Waves and Kuro Games, they're going to absolutely cook this patch. But anyways, that is my reaction and analyzation of Lahai-Roi, of the Lahai-Roi drip marketing, of the Spacetrek Collective Startorch Academy. I assume they're going to be releasing more trailers in the near future, and they're also going to tease a lot more in the Game Awards that is happening a couple weeks before the 3.0 trailer. Which I will be live streaming that, so make sure to subscribe, like the video if you liked my thoughts, and stay up to date with Wuthering Waves and some great things ahead. As always, thank you guys so much for watching. Stay safe, stay awesome, God bless, and have a good one.